In order to affirm their right of return, the Palestinian refugees in the Bethlehem camps organized an event entitled Even the Dead Will Return, in a symbolic step to simulate the return to the villages that the Palestinians were forced to leave 75 years ago when the State of Israel was established at the expense of the Palestinian people.
This cemetery contains the bodies of thousands of refugees who died while waiting for the right to return to their villages after they were forced to leave because of the Zionist gang's sanction in 1948. This step is to deny the occupation's narrative about the refugees of the Palestinians, which says that the old are dying and the young are forgotten. We make tombstones with the names of villages and families so that the next generations will know which villages these people came from so that they can return the bodies of the refugees and bury them in their villages. This is a step that confirms our belief in our right to return to our original villages, and even the dead have the right to return them to their villages.
The event, which was launched in front of the Key to the Right of Return at the entrance to the Aida refugee camp, confirmed that naming the Palestinian refugee burial grounds after the names of the villages carries many meanings, the most important of which is the call for future generations to uphold the right of return.
This message is from the Palestinian people. Even those who died dreaming of returning to their villages from which they were expelled in 1948, the message says that not even the living are demanding this right, but also those who have died are demanding this right. And they will not feel comfortable in their graves until after they are buried in their original villages.
Many refugees in the Bethlehem camps of different ages expressed their appreciation for this event and its message, stressing that they remember today the parents and grandparents who recommended working to achieve the right of return, and therefore this event reminds everyone of this right for the living.
I came today to participate in this event because it touched my feelings and reminded me of my parents and grandparents who were forced to leave the village of Al-Ma'aleh due to the Palestinian catastrophe in 1948. I thank who launched this act because I know that my parents wanted to be buried in our original village of when we return to our village. We will take the bodies of our fathers and grandfathers and bury them there so that they may rest in peace. I came to participate in the event to express insistence on our right of return. All the time I heard my father talking about Beit Natif and his love for it, and how his grandfather used to narrate details about the village and his desire to return to it. This event reminds me and all my generation of the efforts and struggle to achieve this right for those who are alive and to return the bodies of those who died to be buried and rest in their villages.
Every year, the Palestinians try to focus on one form of their suffering as a result of the 75-year-old Nakba, and this time they focused on the suffering of those who died dreaming of the right of return. Will the international community, which is silent on their injustice, respond this year? A question that the coming days and years will answer. Palestine News Network, PNN, Bethlehem.